the game in front of any crowd. I keep.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with me. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Wade in at the 3. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. There remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'd love to hear it. All right, Shams, thank you for the report.
Capable of playing either guard position. Harden's sense for when his teammates are open is ridiculous.
It's McDaniels on the wing. For 3, Randall. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
He might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Harden finds Allen. He shoots a 3. And Cleveland another 3.
Look, if Allen is going to hit that shot, your whole defensive strategy has to change.
Pass to Gobert. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the wing, Harden. DiVincenzo covering. Harden misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McDaniels from long range. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Here's Mitchell. Back to Wade. Here's the 3. Pure from three-point range. Wade's got his second bucket on the night. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Highland. Pass to Conley. Back to Dosunmu. A shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. Got it up. It doesn't go for him. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 4. Let's take a quick break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
James Harden out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Sam Merrill, and it's Tomlin in at the center position. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Cavaliers trying to make the most of their championship window. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, quote, "What I've learned is that this isn't forever. We're not invincible. You have to appreciate this because it doesn't come around too often. Not every locker room is like this." Back to you.
Connected and driven. Allie, we appreciate the report. From downtown, the Timberwolves again can't hit. Cleveland leading by 7. Right side Schroeder from deep. On target from range. Schroeder's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Tomlin. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for Schroeder. Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Here's Reed. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. From deep, Mitchell. And Cleveland another 3.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen comes in for Harden. And it's Wade in for Merrill. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. McDaniels can't hit.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Wade, the pass to Mitchell. A deep three. And he can't get that one.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And so it's Cleveland. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And offensive rebounding, one of Rudy Gobert's specialties, Grant.
Yeah, in some games, over half his points come from second chance opportunities. And you know, BA, even when you block him out, he can reach right over you and get that board. Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
For 3, Randall. The shot no good. The Cavaliers lead by 13. Jacks up a 3. Harden can't hit. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Randall deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Edwards. Over Mitchell. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Randall.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Mobley, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Out to DiVincenzo. McDaniels passes to Randall. Edwards for 3. Down it goes. Edwards for 3.
When Edwards knocks down threes, Ant is pretty much unstoppable.
Cleveland again missing. Fires from deep. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And their defense has stood. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Here's Edwards. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Wade in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. And stolen by Edwards. Count it!
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Wade. Jacks up a 3. It's money from deep.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Edwards. Misses the 3. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's McDaniels. Randall on the screen. From 11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to fall. The Cavaliers lead by 7. Allen. Oh, off target from downtown.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
Allen rips down the board. And Cleveland has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Mitchell fires! Knocks down the trifecta!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Ooh, the shot misses! We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. Now Mobley. He launches. Gobert pulls it down. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't